is it me or is like everybody in the Avengers trailer like super hot?
Everybody in the Avengers trailer is super hot.
Right? They're all super hot. I mean,
Well, some.
okay, yeah. Not to hate on Don Cheadle. He's just the least hot. Okay. But fucking Jeremy Renner's looking good.
Yeah.
You know, Brie Larson's looking good. Chris Evans looking good.
Jeremy Renner's looking old.
Thor's looking good.
But
Chris Evans was looking better with that beard.
mohawk.
Yes, he was looking better with that
Because
beard.
he looked like a daddy.
It doesn't stop it. It doesn't mean he's not looking good in this trailer though.
It's true. It's the sideburns.
But he's looking less good.
See his butt?
She's butt.
He's looking at the mirror. Himself in the mirror. Got his butt.
Is he checking himself
okay.
out?
So like you can say his butt's nice, but I can't call him a daddy.
That's gross.
Yeah. There are
I'm not-
lines,
I'm not
John. There
All
are
right, my bad.
lines.
That's Thanos. My bad.
Oh god. Good. No.
Big boy.
Stop it.
So's Ant-Man when he crawls up that ass.
Is it
Paul Rudd though,
it's-
man.
Paul
Rudd
Rudd
God,
just
I-
doesn't.
God,
It was his birthday
He
yesterday.
does, but he's aged beautifully. It was his birthday yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 50.
He's not.
50.
He's 50.
No,
He's
he's
50.
not.
He's 50.
He's 50.
No.
Paul Rudd.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe you guys.
man.
I
Yeah,
know
no.
Robert Downey Jr. also had his birthday recently. I can't believe he's what, 56 or something?
Yeah.
He's only 6 years older than Paul Rudd.
He's
Yep.
as old as my mom.
I mean, I guess I believe it.
Believe
That's so fucking wild. He
Yeah,
looks
man.
good for 50.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, everybody looks good for 50 these days, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're an actor, I guess.
Human progression.
An actor.
An
An
octa.
octa.
If you're an octopus,
I just love his eyes. He just looks so handsome.
Can you turn on the
you
monitor?
can slap in my base.
I remember the what?
Yeah,
Totally.
Got it. Yeah, he's slapping the bass, man. Slapping the bass. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't want to watch that movie. I haven't seen it in a while. Oh, God. I love that movie.
Why do I feel like I have
miss-
seen it recently?
Did,
I don't know.
did you?
I don't know.
I want to see him in. I want to see Friends just to see him in it.
Yeah.
His piano bit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
One of the
God.
funniest things,
It is-
if not the funniest thing on Friends.
It is the funniest thing on Friends.
Oh, God, I love it.
It's-
Reminds me.
it's
Oh,
amazing.
and when he was on fucking the lip sync battles, he's the greatest.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been wanting to watch Role Models just for Paul Rudd.
Is
I
he
forgot.
in that?
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, he is the main dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't watch it just because I didn't like the rest of the actors and the kind of movies they make.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the role model ones.
There's one movie.
I don't think I've
Was
ever
it
seen
funny?
role models.
Was it worth watching? Maybe I just.
I thought it was fun. It was fun for the time. I mean, it has what's his name? Jason Lee Scott or something? No,
yeah,
I think I'm.
something Scott.
Yeah, it's not Adam Scott. That's a different guy.
No.
That guy's
was
cool.
His name's Sean.
Sean William Scott.
Sean William
Yeah.
Scott.
Sean Evans.
Fucking Stifler.
What's Sean Evans?
Uh-huh.
Stifler
Is that Hot Ones?
on
Is
But
it
yeah,
not?
what from what?
Sean Evans?
Stifler from American Pie.
Oh, would you believe that I've never seen American Pie?
I would believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not into the movies.
It's not for everyone.
And I doubt they hold up.
They do not.
Yeah, I bet.
They hold a match surrounded by gasoline barrels.
A big fiery flame of ass.
I smoked smoking dopey. I smoked dopey a long time ago.
Spoke too much, doobies. So I fucking woke up early in the morning, like at 5 o'clock, because I needed to pee, and I realized I didn't take out my contacts from last night. My eyes were gunky and gross, and they were pain, and so I spent like 5-10 minutes trying to take them out. And by that point, I was just fucking awake because I spent 5-10 minutes stabbing my face with my eyes, with my fingers. So I just wasn't going back to sleep. So I've been awake for a lot longer than I should be done. I did not get the sleep I wanted to. I'm tired. Yeah, that's it. I'm tired.
No, okay.
How many hours have you been working?
So I just got off of
10-hour long shift.
10 working 10 days in a row, all 10-hour shifts.
Oh,
So
bless
I was really
your
trying to get
heart.
that sleep, but it just didn't work out for me today. It's
You're
fine.
far too dedicated to that.
Dedicated. I don't know that I'm dedicated. I just need the money right now. Yeah.
Too dedicated to getting that cheddar.
See, now that I just want to jump into it like Greg, but I don't want to.
Just do it.
Just do
Just
it.
fucking do it.
Just do it, Mo.
But if you didn't know, this is the Top Cup podcast. a weekly conversational podcast where three buds suck out their butts to fill your cup with the Joker's laughing gas. Oh, shit. I was not expecting that.
Neither was I.
Nice. Fuck, that scared the fuck out of me.
I bet you're gonna regret it in editing.
Maybe.
Definitely peaked.
So this one,
yeah, I know. So
this was for sure gonna be comic centric because the Joker trailer just came out not long ago. Daniel saw Shazam. We'll talk about that a little bit. And games coming out. We luckily got tickets for opening weekend, but did not manage to snag any for opening day, unfortunately.
Yeah, those things went by. Like those tickets dropped for us at 5:30 in the fucking morning. No,
that they were gonna do that because everybody seemed to fucking know. People set their alarms and shit. I don't remember getting any notifications or anything.
I crossed a few things that said
definitely wasn't a
rumor in the Reddit sphere was that 5 a.m. was the time.
Well, either way, that's still a rumor. So it wasn't like a public announcement.
No, I know it was going to be the second. Well, I don't know, there was rumors that it was going to be on the second, so I was expecting it. I was not expecting it for them to go live 5:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So that fucking sucks.
It does suck.
I was in bed. It was like 6 o'clock. I woke up before my alarm went off. You know, I was trying to just get as much sleep as I could before I needed to go to fucking work. Then I hear John come in and talk to John about something Avengers tickets. Then I shoot up. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, Avengers tickets went on sale at 5:30 in the clock. 5:30 in the morning. We've been trying to get tickets for the past half hour. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I know at that point, if you guys haven't been getting tickets, then we're not getting tickets for opening day.
Yeah, John came in like at 5:30. He's like, ooh, the tickets just went on sale. And I'm just like, bro, it's like 5 in the fucking morning. Are you kidding me? Granted, like him and I are awake, like of course at that time.
Yeah,
fucking psychopaths.
But yeah, no, we just are like, all right, let's try to see if we can get these tickets. And we're looking. We're like, should we wake up at 12? I'm like, well, he wakes up in an hour. Maybe we could snack.
Done it anyway for Endgame, John. Yeah, you should have fucking done it.
Well, man, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I'd piss you off or something. So I was just trying to play the safe bet.
No.
And besides, we weren't getting them anywhere. We were just being timed out the whole time. So that's like the main thought. That's why I was like,
yeah, I'm annoyed. I fucking got AMC stubs. I'm an A-list or whatever A-list just so I could fucking
specifically for this.
Granted, the whole three movies a week.
That's
for
pretty nice.
The cost of one movie, Dolby movie,
IMAX.
Yeah, a month. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good considering you can choose any kind of movie with IMAX, Dolby, regular, whatever, 3D. But I got that. I didn't get a fucking notification from AMC like I was supposed to from them. I go in there and I'm able to get. I go in and it keeps timing out saying, you know, something's wrong. Check back later. But I keep trying it, and then it eventually opens up for opening night, like 10:30 showing, and it gives me some seating that's available, some good seats, surprisingly. So I keep trying that. I select 9 tickets for us, and then it has me choose another 9. No, it has me choose the seating, and then it has me click how many tickets I want, even though I already chose 9 tickets, whatever. And then it starts fucking timing out there.
Yeah.
And I think, fuck, I guess it's gone because at this point I've been keep trying this. Someone else probably took these tickets. So I'm like, whatever, and I back out and I keep trying, and it eventually opens up and the same seating's available. So I'm like, fuck yes, and it gives me the same problem. I have to go to work. I'm like, fuck it. John, you guys got this. I have to bail. And you guys fucking fall asleep, and because no one fucking sends me any messages while I'm at work till like 12 when I fucking text saying, hey, I got tickets. Pay me, please.
In our defense, we had been doing it for 2.5 hours, and we were very tired, and we were getting nowhere. And we were just like, this is fucking annoying.
So not only did you not wake me up for this shit, you guys failed too.
Look, man, we worked on it for 2.5 hours. We did our damnedest, okay?
It wasn't good enough.
I saw the fucking chaos that was the group chat, and I was just like, good luck, boys. Because I can't buy these fucking tickets. Also, I'm at work, so.
Yeah. God, that was $25 a pop. 9 tickets. I'm sorry, John. Okay, it's not terrible.
I had
probably
made.
I was speaking to the mic. Sorry,
I had made it very clear.
You're the one that goes over this.
Yeah, I feel like
it's
we
fine.
should
It
change
does bug me, though.
the position of your mic because you're gonna be leaning this way more.
Well, if John could just scoot over, that'd be great.
And get closer to Daniel?
Oh, what a shame. In fact, he's the one suffering here. Sorry about to do this, buddy. Can you scoot over? Don't look at me, John.
I kind of wish there was a camera so I could look at it and just...
See?
Mm.
See?
Mm.
Try to pull it. But you made me put it there if it was on top.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully the levels are still right.
I'm
whatever.
sure they are.
Whatchamacallit? I had made it.
Put it on top. Put it on fucking top. It didn't matter anyways. I thought it would reduce some of the shit, but it never did.
Yeah, I had made it pretty clear that I didn't care if I sat right next to anybody, but given the experience that we usually have, which is us like being able to look at each other, look across at each other and stuff, like I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's
It makes a difference.
Yeah,
I mean, like what movie was it Force Awakens?
that we had to separate.
I think we sat together and John sat separately.
No, I think I sat with Dominic. I don't know.
Dominic wasn't here. He had moved away.
Then I didn't go.
No?
No,
There was-
I'm not going to
or
sit by...
maybe, maybe we didn't sit next to each other at all.
Yeah, because I would not sit by
you
myself
remember?
for a Star Wars movie.
For Force Awakens?
Yeah, I don't imagine seeing you there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't remember going to Force Awakens. So.
Well, I didn't see you by myself. That's for damn sure.
Oh no! I'm not saying that we didn't go. I'm just saying like I myself don't. I can't recall us going to
I
Force
think
Awakens.
there was a movie that we sat separately. It was a big one. I think that was the one.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if you can't recall,
I have no idea.
at
Yeah.
this point, see, I'm confident that we saw it together. I'm
Mhm.
confident that we sat separately.
Mm.
But at 4 or 5 episodes in, you keep remembering shit that just I don't. And even though we discussed how I was pretty good on memory, I'm remembering this kind of things, and you weren't. So the scoreboard isn't looking
Nope.
too hot in my favor.
We'll leave it to the viewers. They can start commenting how many
Yeah.
times they're like, hey, no, Joel said that he remembered this, but in this episode, he clearly didn't.
We're gonna have to have like a March Madness type fucking tournament board going on. It's like Daniel was coming up strong in the first round, but started trailing behind in the sixth. I don't know what's gonna happen.
God,
Wait,
we're
what
gonna have
rounds
to
are
wait
what?
till Sunday, opening weekend,
Sunday.
to watch it. Which
I
isn't
think that is
terrible,
lucky.
but that we got it. I mean, I guess.
It is 3 days after opening, like after like early premiere event opening. I think that is okay.
Look, man, you
It's
can
just-
get the
hype
tickets.
is real.
You can get the tickets. You just have to go in at 2:15 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I was not about to do that, dude. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna have work the next day. I mean, hopefully I don't. At best, I can ask for a closing shift.
Just tell them, nah, fam, endgame. And just like walk out.
They'll understand.
They'll
Shit.
understand.
Shit, dude. I don't have work on Mondays.
And
so
if they
I'm
don't
chilling.
let you, it's because they don't have tickets themselves.
Well, I fucking did
Yep.
it for a while, and then my schedule was all fucked up.
Oh, actually, if they don't let
I mean, I
you,
could probably
means they have endgame tickets.
ask.
I
Everybody at work is there.
got super
Yeah.
afraid that was gonna happen at Built sometimes. Like we're gonna go watch a movie or something, like opening night, and like we would have to like ask for the night off, and Johnny wouldn't give it to us because he was doing the exact same thing. I was
Fuck
super
Johnny.
afraid that would happen. But yes, also fuck Johnny.
Dude, I'm so ready to see how the fuck this ends. Over 3 hours of Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. Gonna have to say goodbye to them.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth too. Sorry, the trio. Oh my god! I just want to watch the first one now when they're all in the woods, they're fighting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kiss John.
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
Do you care?
No, not really.
You don't really care
No,
at all.
no, not really. Like,
Wow.
I'll enjoy the movie. I'll think it's
Uh-huh.
good, but I'm just gonna move straight on. I don't. To me, I don't hold much for that stuff. You know me. I'm gonna be like, cool. I guess the only thing I will be probably, like just more about, like, oh, that sucks, is not seeing as much Iron Man. But everyone else, I don't care that much for. The only time I cared about Thor was this new Thor, the funny witty Thor, but I don't even know how long that would have stayed. I don't know. Just
I mean, I guess, but that's their interactions, not necessarily each individual one, but it's their interactions with everyone else that's it's gonna be missed for sure. You're right, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, because he's always been the super witty joke guy, and has really fucking influenced the rest of the MCU to a fault sometimes, because it's kind of annoying when they're all fucking comedies, pretty much. Well, that's not true. Captain America, I mean, he's my favorite. I'm definitely biased there. His movies are better. Iron Man overall in the MCU, I'll give it to him. But Civil War is the best, and Captain America is right.
The movies?
Yeah.
Movies? I don't even remember what the
Civil War is my number one. The conflict? The conflict is fucking Iron Man being a dick. And being like...
Sokovia Accords.
Oh,
yeah,
right. Okay.
He's feels bad about being a dick. So he's like, well, we gotta sign this stuff and not be dicks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite true.
Not quite.
It's not quite
but
what
yeah.
happened. I'm just hating to hate here.
Hey, look, man. No mom went up to Captain America and said, "Where's my son?"
There's a whole reason.
Moms go up to Captain America and say,
realize
"Give me a
everything.
son."
This is true.
I mean, I would still do the same to like fucking Tony Stark. Okay, I'm sure he got quite a bit.
What do you guys think is gonna be? Because Marvel said, or Kevin Feige said, that they're not gonna talk about post these movies until after
Post Infinity Saga.
I mean,
until fucking after.
like, what's going to happen to?
No, just what their plans are.
I mean,
like, we can guess. We can get better guesses after we see Endgame. See
Definitely.
who's back and who's not.
yeah. I mean, for the ones that live, unless they've already been slated to have movies later on, I feel like they'll just be cameos. Like, if they live, that is. So, like, say Iron Man lives, right? I would see his cameos, like, in how he was in Homecoming, but maybe to a slightly lesser degree. And that would probably be it. Just to be like, you know who Iron Man is? It's this guy. Okay, bye. Like that. Stuff like that. Or, I don't know. But,
I mean, I don't know about Thor, but Cap and Iron Man, I think they die. I think Iron Man for sure is gone. He needs to die in order to complete his whole savior bit from the first one.
Wait, so all right. Do we want to get into like some theories?
Yeah,
right
whatever.
now? Okay. So I was telling
now's the
Brianna
time.
this. And I liked it at first, but then in my head I was like, fuck, I was off by one, so can't work. So I was telling Brianna the whole like, I feel like they would do some like fucking. You remember Guardians, right? At the end of the Guardians are holding the fucking stone, right? And they form a circle, and it kind of balances out.
Mhm.
So I was saying, imagine they don't have a gauntlet, right? Or maybe they try making a gauntlet. It doesn't really work. So instead, they try doing the same shit. Each one holds a stone. They all like form a little circle and do whatever will undo the snap. And at first, I was thinking that could totally work. Each one have a stone for the original members, but then I was off by one because it would be Cap, Thor, Tony, Widow, Hawkeye, and Hulk. But there's only 5 Infinity Stones. So I was off by one.
There are 6.
There's 6.
There are 6.
There are 6. Each for a knuckle and 1 for the center.
Oh, right. Huh.
So
no,
possible.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, then I was right.
Seems very cartoonish, but
well, I mean,
I could see it going that way.
It does seem cartoonish, but it also in a way works. I don't know, just based off like comics and stuff like that. One, they've already teased. Like, if they could do that, then they can say, oh, we set it up from the beginning. Do you remember Guardians? How, like, that worked out? So they can claim the same thing for this one if they were to go down that route. And then my other thing is, in all the comics, maybe not all the comics, but in the comics, some of the characters have been known to, like the round, what was it? The Illuminati, wasn't it? Every, like, member would hold part of one of the stones. Granted, like when they needed it, one of them would wear the gauntlet. But I'm assuming like don't have a gauntlet, right? So how would that work?
Well, here's the thing with in the Guardians, the one they held was the Power Stone.
Yeah,
right?
so
So maybe that's why they all.
It was just too much power for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I mean, Strange had the time. Vision had his.
Mhm.
It's
Several
the
people
powers
put their
or the
hands
time, the
on
space was the Tesseract, and that was
Several people
They-
put their hands
yeah.
on the Tesseract.
Yeah.
so it's not. Yeah, I think they can hold it. I think it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they all hold it, like maybe they don't need to counterbalance anything. Maybe they just need to hold it and then like join hands or some shit. And even if they did have like a power thing and no one can hold it, I'm pretty sure Thor could hold it or Hulk.
What I want after these movies. I want them to, because I think they're not gonna really. I think they said they're not gonna focus on another, like
Event.
like working towards something else. I think maybe like another, or like more phases. Maybe take a break in between whatever their next big story is gonna be, and do like some team ups, Marvel team ups. I think I talked to Daniel about this. Some Marvel team ups would be good, like something like we saw in Ragnarok, where it was Thor and Hulk. Some more of that stuff. There's a lot of that because they do that in the comics. Marvel team ups are it's an actual thing.
I would still love
Strange Spider-Man would be cool
for the Fantastic Four to be in Spider-Man.
Far From Home.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Far From Home, but I mean, I don't see Fox properties coming into the fold for like another 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah,
that's a long time frame. 6 years. I maybe 3.
3.
I think we get wind of what they're working on this year. They start filming, casting this year, and filming next year, and we probably get it the year after. That's mark that down, folks. And if I'm right, Daniel gives me 5 points.
Well, yeah, because I mean, 6 years. That means most films are usually like a few, like 3-4 years. So 6 years. That's like the thought hasn't even crossed their mind. Or if it has, it's like okay, but like we can't do it until then. Even then they'd have like everything written down.
Assuming they haven't already started playing the shit out.
If anything, I would love for someone to have just bought in the Avengers Tower and just call it the Baxter Building. I'll take it. Then we wait for the next Spider-Man movie to pop up.
Why would they ever do that though?
I don't want
the Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
Why would they?
Tony sold it.
No. Listen.
In Homecoming.
I don't want them to use existing movies to launch new movies. I don't think because that just makes them shitty movies. Because then you have to force the shit in there. Getting cameos from like if they do a Fantastic Four movie and then Spider-Man shows up, that's different. Because they're not trying to force Spider-Man in to create a whole Spider-Man trilogy of movies. That's just bad. That's how we get shitty movies like the Justice League. Where they force all these things in there just to create a whole universe.
So you don't want backdoor pilots?
No. Definitely, if it's a fucking show where we get several episodes of these things to actually, enjoy it, then fine. That's fine. But when we get one movie, 2 hours of runtime,
they don't have to be very prominent in the movie, or just like
if it works, if it's like a team up,
they could be part of the movie.
If it's like a team up, sure,
a team up,
I guess.
because we're getting a seemingly kind of highly anticipated Black Widow movie, and Black Widow showed up in Iron Man 2.
It's been years of the making.
Exactly.
It's way different. The thing is, if we're gonna Fantastic Four suck. If we're gonna do this right, we need to give them the proper time to be fleshed out. We can't just shove them into a Spider-Man movie. Even
if you want to go the whole, it's been done before, or at least like because like you could be like, because they did that for Spider-Man. Like, who wants to see the origin story? For me, it's like, but I want to see the origin story done right. Like, at least Spider-Man, I don't want to see it again because we have 2, and one of them is actually pretty good, depending on like how you look at it. I mean, each one could have some perks or something it did better than the other one, and that's fine. So that's why it's like, we have enough of the build up, like who he is for Fantastic Four. We have one decent movie, and that's it. So I feel like if they were to do it, I would rather them kind of redo it in a way, and they're with that little Marvel touch of them, and actually make them, hey, they actually made a good Fantastic Four movie. Okay, now they can branch out. Now they can do shit, because right now it's just, I don't even know if I want to see another one.
Imagine if we skip over. I mean, it's completely absurd. But imagine if we skip over the entire normal cast of the Fantastic Four, and we throw Franklin Richards in the mix.
No,
That'd be interesting.
That's too much.
Yeah,
You're asking too much.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's good. By all means, it's completely absurd, but I think it'd be fun. A fun way to do things.
Maybe we start getting a bunch of like random movies, like Silver Surfer movie.
I'll take a Silver Surfer movie. I'll take a Silver Surfer movie.
Well, because we're getting
with
an
the same
Eternals
Silver
movie, so
Surfer.
that's like weird.
we can get that. What's her name? Hawkeye's daughter.
Oh yeah, dude, a Hawkeye
Hawkeye's
movie
Hawkeye?
that's like based off of Matt Fraction's run
Oh, that'd be dope.
on Hawkeye would be so fucking
That'd
good.
be so cool.
I'm so down for that. I'm excited for this Black Widow movie. I think.
But you've read more Black Widow than me, and you have like kind of a connection to it. And I read shoot, I can't remember the writer, Mark Waid. Yeah, there we go. Mark Waid. He did Daredevil. That was a
for a
badass
bit.
run.
So good.
Yeah,
So good. The art's really good. It was Mark Waid. I think it's Chris Samney, the artist, and they just know they work so well together. The way the action flows from panel to panel, page to page, and God, I don't think I finished it.
I remember that first issue of Black Widow that you had gotten. You told me to read it, and I was like, okay. And the first 5 pages, no dialogue. It was just all action. It was badass.
It was great,
and it was pretty cool.
I think it's good. If it's a good espionage action flick, it's good. It's awesome. It's fun. It just needs to be fucking fun to watch. And we see. I mean, I can't remember the name. Sorry,
No,
I can't remember the name.
that?
That was. So I do that from time to time to channel my Henry Kellen.
Oh,
If you
right.
remember,
Yeah. Okay.
I love Kellen.
Miss Kellen.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good, fun action flick. A good, fun spy, but maybe a little bit more serious. Not that 3 wasn't serious. Mostly, I just keep thinking about the scene where
3
he's like,
was super serious.
It was super serious. I kept thinking to the scene where they opened the manhole. He's like,
"What's up? Not
Nothing
much.
much.
What's up, you?"
That was good.
That was fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
Or if Thor doesn't die in this movie, but he's like about to be sent off, he's like one more movie. They do like a old man Thor. They adapt the God Butcher God Butcher story arc. That'd be sick.
God, I love that.
That would be so
I
cool.
would love that so much.
I and if they started did more of what they did in the Ragnarok, like with the halibits, like the past stuff, and they got the really cool imagery, the art, the slow
the
stuff.
moving art.
Yeah, that shit looks amazing. If they do more stuff inspired by that, and make a killer Thor movie. Yeah.
Killer Thor.
Ooh, if they make a movie where Thor kills the Marvel universe.
Oh.
No, let's not do that.
Do you think they would ever bring in Beta Ray?
Beta Ray Bill? Fuck yeah. If we get another Thor movie, it's Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah.
Beta Ray Bill's getting introduced at
Do we know if he's scheduled for more? He's on contract for more films?
I don't know, man.
Don't know.
Because I think both Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. are like done, right?
Yeah.
Contractually.
Yeah, so if they join, they just join for the hell of it.
Hell of it.
Yeah.
For the hell of it.
What do you guys want for everything after Spider-Man: Far From Home?
I mean, I think I said another Hawkeye would be pretty cool. You mean something they haven't announced already?
Yeah, just like what should they do? Maybe just a lot of solo stuff. I think solo stuff would be fun. Or if they commit to having team-ups, a bunch of team-up films would be cool.
Oh, we have Guardians 3 on the docket.
Pretty much anything. Oh, yeah, we do still have Guardians 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's like... I was supposed to be like right after Endgame. Or right after
Are you guys excited for or interested in the Eternals movie then?
No.
No?
Not a single bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, when I first heard that they were going to do the Eternals one, I was just like why?
I think Angelina Jolie got cast.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, after that, I was interesting. Like, this would be interesting.
Because I keep hearing things about the Eternals movie, and I'm like, I feel like these, like the reporters, the news articles, are more hyped in this movie than I am. Like,
I was as interested about it as I was about any Humans movie.
It
was supposed to be.
It's like I can give two shits.
whatever.
Like,
We'll see what happens.
it just those characters, I'm just not that interested in.
Maybe after Endgame it'll be more interesting. Maybe they'll play into it because the Eternals that's Thanos's race or something,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, we'll see. Right now, I could give two shits.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And if they do like some, I don't even know because I don't know because the only Eternal I know other than Thanos is his brother, but his brother is this really cocky, arrogant, Superman-esque kind of guy, and I'm just like, I don't really want to watch that because again, he's Superman, so he doesn't lose. He's super crazy powerful, and he's like kind of like cocky and arrogant about it. So now I'm just like even more reason why I don't really care about him. Like he's not an interesting sounding character, and he's not an interesting character every single time I've seen him in a comic. So I'm just like, I don't. And that's like the only other Eternal I know out of his entire race. So I'm just like, unless you guys do like some, like when in that movie, it's like set in the past and they show like a baby Thanos or some shit. That's like probably the only way I'll be interested. But even then, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what you guys have to offer.
I can't for the life of me picture baby Thanos. I just think
Small
baby
purple
with
baby,
a
big ass
big
Thanos
ass
head.
head, yeah.
Yeah.
When he said they showed baby Thanos, I was like, and a baby Tony Stark next to him crying his lungs out. And then he decides he fucking hates him.
Hey, that's been retconned now. As not
Speaking of retcon, how much do you think is gonna be retconned
from the
in this next movie?
I'm kind of hoping not a lot.
the Snapperverse?
Yeah, like are they just gonna revert reality to what it was pre-snap, or is it gonna be?
I feel like they won't be
some
able
more
to.
shit that's gonna be changed.
I feel like they're gonna go the route of we did the best we could to get what we had back, but some shit we missed. And,
or they're like, oh, this is the only possible way to get it close to what we have, and then bam, it's even closer to the comics. Yeah, more characters from the comics.
And splinter off the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess that could be a way to like introduce
Miles?
not. I mean, I guess but
Ultimate Reed Richards?
Okay, we can talk about that in a sec. But introduce bring in fucking the Fox properties in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that has to be the obvious choice.
Right, they
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
they combine.
It's the only way
It's
you
like
can do this.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't know if it's the only way, but I think it'd be.
yeah,
Seems like the easiest way.
they just say like it's not the universe we're used to, but it's the closest thing we have with everyone kind of still alive.
Because like, if a lot of them die, and they could bring in the Fantastic Four by Reed Richards trying to be the next Tony Stark
Mhm.
because Tony Stark's dead, and we can have him be sort of like the ultimate Reed, just go evil by sort of. No matter how hard he tries and no matter how much good he does, he remains in Tony's shadow, and so he starts to fuck with shit he shouldn't or whatever, just to try to
Right.
beat him, and goes off the deep end.
Mm.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. That's what I want. I want one, and I know you're just like you had mentioned that you don't want bigger franchise things getting backdoored from things like Spider-Man, but if we're able to get Bobby to show up in post Far From Home, that'd be dope. Iceman.
But that
I know who
okay.
Bobby is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I think that'd be really cool.
I'm just trying to think of like
Just get Spider-Man and his amazing friends going. Just look for a little bit.
the stuff that I'm trying to think of Marvel movies that did sort of
Backdoor it?
pilots. Like Iron Man 2 suffered it suffered a little bit because of that, because of Shield stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kinda.
yeah, they sort of gave Black Widow a purpose, but it was a very poor purpose. A porpoise, if you would.
Porpoise. Like I'll take stuff like Coulson leaving to Arizona.
Yeah,
Talk about
Mexico.
a hammer. That's fine.
Hawkeye.
Whatever the fuck it was, John.
Hawkeye
I
and
haven't seen
Thor.
it forever.
No, I only
Yeah.
know that because
Hawkeye and
John
Thor. Yeah,
last
that's fine.
week was watching it.
Oh.
And that's
Yeah.
the only reason why.
Hawkeye went the same route as Black Widow. I mean, Black Widow and Hawkeye were the same thing, really, until... I mean, Jeremy Renner didn't get as much screen time as
No, he had,
Scarlett
like,
Johansson,
one
obviously.
scene.
Yeah.
You didn't even really see him.
And
I
You
didn't.
just-
I didn't fucking
Yeah.
know that was Hawkeye.
Neither
just
did
saw his
I until
back.
like the third watch, and I was like,
Like, oh shit, it's
Yeah,
Hawkeye.
let's see who else. Peter got backdoored in Civil War.
Yeah,
Very successful, but then again, it's Spider-Man.
yeah. I mean, like it's that's it.
Black Panther got
it-
backdoored in Civil War.
But his okay, that's a good one. But his story was sort of integral to the whole.
Sure.
Because at that point, it wasn't even really a Captain America movie. You know,
No.
It's Captain America Civil War, but let's be real. It's a fucking
It was Avengers Civil War.
It's Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fully stick with that. That Civil War was not a Captain America movie, as much as they wanted to think it was.
Maybe they just said that because if
Totally,
they
it was
did like Iron-
totally it was more Captain America movie than anything else.
Yeah.
Because they've always been the most serious. I guess except for Thor, minus Ragnarok. Like, I'm mostly thinking of Thor 2.
Vision
What was
got,
it though? Was that one even that serious? Maybe the first one was more serious with the super like Shakespearean style.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. Whatever.
Vision got backdoored through Ultron, and now him and Scarlet Witch are gonna have a show.
I wouldn't say he got backdoor. What?
They're getting a show.
Isn't that it, or is it Scarlet Witch and someone else?
A show?
Yeah, they're trying to work on a show thing for Disney streaming service.
Animated?
No, maybe,
Live action?
maybe.
Canonical?
I don't know.
Thank you for this information, Darren.
I don't know too much.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't
you know
count
it
that. We
exists.
haven't got a fucking Vision movie. You know.
Yeah.
See, now sometimes when they do that, I just have to think, would I actually bother watching that though?
A Vision movie?
The
Yeah.
Disney stuff.
No.
No, or a mini show? Probably not.
If it was done right.
If it's
Sure.
done right and if it's integral to maybe another movie, maybe. But at that point, it just kind of sucks because it's no longer about the show. It's just you have to watch the show in order to like enjoy the next movie. And it's like, okay, I don't give a shit about the show though. You know, it's kind of just sucks when it's like you want this because this, and it's like, oh, that sucks.
She'll
man.
let me down.
The show?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since the Ghost Rider season.
Neither have I.
It let me down
Oh.
because
That was halfway through season 5, I think. Yeah. But
First half, second half? Or two halves?
first half. That was
Yeah.
first half season 5. Second half was the
Nightfall.
LMDs take over, and then the sixth season was about. I mean, do you care?
You're leaving?
Nah.
No, it's food. Sixth season was about time jump into the future, way into the future.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out Daisy
weird.
destroyed the world.
Yeah.
And then now they had some Kree stuff involved, like the what's his name?
Scroll guy?
No, the dude from
The
the
Big
blue dude.
Lebowski?
the blue dude with the hammer.
Megamind?
Yes,
Blue dude with a hammer. Ronan.
Yes, I think they had some accuser action going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be straight real with you. I think I fell out of Shield when they just started getting in over their head. Like once they started going, oh, Inhuman, oh, time jump. Like at that point, I just was like, yeah, like I get it. That's what Shield kind of deals with, but I kind of just like Shield just doing the Secret Service kind of stuff, like the secret agents kind of
Mhm.
thing, doing some like back behind the scenes stuff, and just like every once in a while like connecting to one of the movies
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Once they started building their own little universe, that's when I was just like, I don't care. And it also just sucked because some of the things that they talked about, I was like, I don't care. Like I don't care about like at least their version of the
I think
Inhumans.
the reason why I stopped watching Shield was because it was just so serious compared to like the Flash, and like the Flash, and I stopped with the Flash because it became too serious and convoluted. And with
Yeah,
its own,
oh, for sure.
time stuff, and it was annoying. But like Shield I started watching Shield post Winter Soldier, post the Hydra reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Then it became good. Then I watched like season 2, 3, I guess up to 5. If 5 is when the Ghost Rider stuff started happening.
Around there, yeah.
And then I was just tired of the dour fucking outlook they all had. It was fucking annoying.
Maybe it's also because I just didn't
I
like.
stopped having
Daisy.
fun watching it.
I just didn't like Daisy.
Yeah.
Like the main, like if Coulson was the main character, maybe I could have gotten really
Yeah.
good. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Or when the Asian lady.
I don't remember any of this. I remember Ward. I remember Daisy. I remember Coulson. I remember Mac.
What?
Fitz and Simmons.
Who's the?
Oh shit! I remember what I thought.
Wow. Who's the Asian
I know who you're
lady?
talking about. I have no idea.
No. Okay.
I don't remember her name.
But I like her.
She was awesome.
Isn't her like real name Cho? Something?
I
don't know.
couldn't tell you.
I've
exhausted all the facts I knew about that show.
Daniel probably knows. But yeah, I liked her. She was really cool. Like she just seemed
ass. The Cavalry. I remember her nickname being that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just couldn't get behind Daisy because it was just always like it seemed like most of the shit went behind her falling in love with some kind of douchebag, and I'm just like, I'm not really interested in that. And then it's like, no, now I'm going.
The Ward stuff was good though.
The Ward because Ward was
awesome.
good.
Yeah, Ward was good.
And then it became good because Ghost Rider was cool. The guy that played him was cool, but everything else I didn't give a shit about. Like I didn't give it. Do you remember the electricity guy?
No.
The Inhuman electricity guy?
No.
Yeah, exactly, because he wasn't good.
Yeah, every part of him was annoying. He sucked.
Yeah.
His
But
storyline
that's what I
sucked.
mean. Like Ward was cool, Ghost Rider was cool, but everyone else.
Hey, what's the name of the badass?
Asian lady from
She was
the Cavalry.
Coulson's like right hand.
Do you remember her name? Wasn't it like
May?
Was it May?
Oh yeah, it's May. It's
What's
May.
her full name?
What's her
The actor's name?
Yeah.
She's the voice of Mulan, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Hey, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
I can't remember either. Don't know why her.
I used to know her name like very well for some reason. She's a badass and she looks great for her age.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to end it also on because on the Daisy,
actors are just magic. Sorry,
the Daisy rant real quickly. I think the other thing is because it was very much like, no, screw the government. I'm a rogue. And then it's like, now I'm going to be a good agent. Nope. I'm back to my rogue part. Nope. I'm a good. And
the whole Ghost Rider season just lost.
Yeah. That plus her.
Too serious.
I loved the Ghost Rider.
I just stopped having fun. I was just telling him because you were gone for your food. It just stopped being fun. So I stopped watching it.
And I was saying like,
but I'm going to retread that.
I was saying I didn't care for Daisy because I didn't like how most of everything that drove her was romance based.
Oh yeah, totally. No. She just, pretty much everything that drove her, aside from her parents, was romance based.
Yeah. And other than that, like I was saying, it was either she wanted to be like a rogue kind of person, or she wanted to be like a hardcore agent. And it was just like, I don't care. And then she's like, no, screw all that. I'm an human. And then I'm like, I don't care. But no, Joelle and I were saying like what made the romances tolerable was because Ward was cool. Because Ghost Rider
Ward was a fucking villain, and god damn it, I will stand by my guns on that. I
mean, you're not wrong.
No.
He was indeed a villain.
Ward, one of the best villain, top 4.
In the MCU?
In the MCU.
And the Marvel.
In the Marvel.
It's not CU.
Marvel stuff. Marvel live action movies. That worked?
Well, her last name was Wen. That was kind of close. It's Ming
Na Wen.
Ming Na Wen. And I was saying Wendy Cho. I was close.
No.
I got the first part. I got the Wen.
Grant Ward.
I knew it was a part of it.
Top 4 fucking villains in Marvel live action projects.
Media, whatever. Yeah.
Top 4?
Top 4.
See,
number 1 is
for
Kingpin.
Me,
see Kingpin?
Yeah. Do you mind?
I need to finish season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kingpin kind of let me down.
Don't say that. Shut up.
Shut up, dude.
I told you. Show your face.
And we have different opinions.
Well, yeah, but
True.
yours is being influenced by season 3, which Joel just said that he hasn't seen.
Honestly, Kingpin's character is just not doing it for me the way it used to. Because no. It's the Vanessa of it all. Like Kingpin's character always revolves around Vanessa somehow, some way, and it's affected by it. And that is this huge fucking gaping hole in his character for me, and I hate it. All right, comics, shows, fucking Spider-Verse, everything has to do with Vanessa somehow, and I hate it. I don't like it at all.
Why?
Because it's just this fucking thing that's his biggest weakness.
Yeah,
and
that's the point.
No, I hate what they do with it, and I just don't like it. That's why Kingpin's letting me down.
It's his driving force for everything. So like it.
But I mean, I think Spider-Verse is pretty good.
Yeah,
the way it used it.
Like, okay,
like
I was gonna say Spider-Verse, not about Kingpin, but
true. I mean, anyway, so yeah, I mean, anything else we need to say about Marvel stuff?
No.
No. I'm good.
Pretty good
I'm
for
good.
now.
I'm
Oh,
good.
right. I was going to say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Ghost Rider. I can't remember his name. Ronnie?
I don't know.
Something. He was dope. Surprised the hell out of me. I love this character. I love how his actor, and I love how they handled him. In the grander S.H.I.E.L.D. scheme, I do not.
Speaking of all this,
Mm-hmm.
I just got a notification from Gizmodo on my phone saying Marvel Studios has a 5-year Phase 4 plan that probably does not include the X-Men. Granted, it's a rumor, but I was just like, oh, hey, we were just talking about that.
You said fucking Fantastic Four, so I'm still not wrong, bitch.
See, again, I don't know why it's telling me this. I don't always look that shit up, so I'm just assuming my phone listens to everything I say.
Yeah.
Always.
I got a Sabrina notification yesterday after I started watching season 2 3 days ago.
I think not introducing X-Men. I think X-Men's a bit harder just because they're like their own universe, and not just because they have their own movie universe right now. But there's just so many of them. And there's just so much stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's always been like Avengers versus X-Men.
It's legitimately bringing an entirely different world into
so many fucking characters. But
into this.
With Fantastic Four, it's just your first family. Just a lot easier, I think. Yeah, I think it covers everything for Marvel for now. Sorry, my words are just...
You're never good on
blended. I'm not.
There's always something on the podcast.
God damn it. Where else? Yeah, we'll just move on to the Joker trailer that I am fucking in love with. Like, it did so much for me, Daniel. So I came out like Wednesday or something. Okay. I was mid-work week, and I was just too tired. I needed to. That's what?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Thank you for
Shang-Chi.
asking me right in the middle.
Sorry.
The Joker came out. The Joker trailer came out. I was in the middle of my 10-day work week.
He's a martial arts dude. No.
And I was too tired to watch it at some point, and then I watched like 3 days later, and then I watched it like 300 times. That's not true. I watched it 3 times. I watched it the first time. I watched it the second time to make sure it was as good as I thought it was, and then I watched it once more to show John to show how good it was. Not this John.
Sidebar. John. Remember when we watched the Ultron trailer 21 times?
Yeah, I love because Spader. I love his whole like Pinocchio.
The Pinocchio
no
speech.
strings on me. Or
Anyway.
It's so good. Spader. I have issues with that movie because the movie has a lot of issues, but
Also
Spader is not one of them. What?
Also because of John.
Yeah, I like to give him shit.
Yeah,
because it's his favorite movie, and it's okay.
Anyhow, Joker.
Yeah, it was super fucking good. I completely forgot this movie was coming out. Completely forgot that Joaquin Phoenix was cast in it. I love him. He's doing a great job. I think I'm really excited for them to, and it shows with Shazam, for DC to start really embracing their characters instead of trying to force their characters to live within this vision they have.
Following the Marvel formula.
Yeah. Instead of, because we see that with Shazam. Shazam's a fun character. Mm-hmm. A kid becomes a superhero. Play with that,
Yeah, Joker. this movie is going to be very controversial because we have most of the fan base saying, I don't give a fuck what the Joker's origin is. The mystery is half the reason why people like the Joker.
Yeah, I see. I hear that, but then I think of the Killing Joke and whether or not that's his definitive one.
Mhm.
His getting his backstory there
That was
is part of what makes that storyline so fucking good.
Yeah.
So having that
Yep.
argument for me, even if, because we don't even know if that's gonna be his definitive storyline, the movie
Definitely
could
true.
very fucking possibly end with him just retelling this, and it could be not his actual fucking origin, you know?
Or it could be some crazy guy. Joaquin Phoenix can end up being some crazy guy in Arkham who the Joker just told his stories to, and he was imagining himself that way.
No, let's not do that. I think that's shitty.
See, I don't want to put be like, we'll see,
Because then now there's
because
now what, they don't have to cast another Joker. This could totally be a one-off, but
yeah, yeah, I don't want to say we'll see because I've come up with some crazy shit that turned out to be true before, but you're right. I wouldn't want that. It's too much. It's too much work.
no, it would suck because then they didn't commit to Joaquin's Joker.
Yeah,
and if they don't commit, then what's the fucking point? You know,
maybe
it's lame.
Yeah. But yeah, and you also have the folks who are interested in seeing an origin story of the Joker because it does build some part of his character and it answers some questions. Like, it gives us a taste, but it doesn't give us the whole fucking thing, you know? Like, he's such a wild character. And when DC a few years ago dropped the bomb that there were fucking 3 of him in legitimate continuity, and we still have not explored that.
Oh, it's to this fucking day.
To this fucking day, 3 or
God.
4 years later, to this fucking day, still have not explored it, but I'm pretty sure people are working on it. I think Snyder's on it.
I think they realized they fucking were dumb doing that.
Yeah,
I think that was dumb. Why?
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about that. Anyway, the Joker movie, the trailer leaves me with a lot of questions. Definitely does. I am very hyped. Joaquin Phoenix, god damn that man. He's great in everything that I've seen him in, and I really want to love his Joker, but I definitely have my reservations on it. Not because of his performance, but I want to see how they write the movie. Like, it all like the actor can give you the fucking exact person even above and beyond what the director and the writer wanted, but if the writing and the directing is shit, then it's you're just gonna get a neat pile of shit, you know, like Brie Larson with Captain Marvel.
That's fair. I think though,
You know?
from the shots that we got in the trailer, the directing looks to be got at the very least the cinematography. Or I'm not a fucking film person. Okay, but
The
way
production
it's
design
shot,
looks good.
The way it's shot, it looks like to be well
Yeah,
directed.
so I don't have a problem with the direction.
I like the mental illness stuff. The
Yeah.
way it feels honest.
I was
Honestly, the stuff with him in the train,
mhm,
the whole just forcing himself to smile to feel happy,
mhm.
it feels very honest. It feels I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Like, I get it.
I definitely had my reservations about that because the trailer makes it seem like he has a mental illness, and I was scared that I wasn't the only one that saw that. Because I don't want.
It's on full display.
Yeah, I know. And that's what got me scared because that can be controversial. That can very much be controversial, and I don't want the movie catching any flack for that because it's gonna diminish what this movie could be. And so I was kind of hoping that they weren't gonna play off mental illness route, but if they do, they better go balls to the fucking wall and just make it a great movie. Because if it does catch any shit for it, then I want it to at least hold up. But yeah, you're right. You're right. It does feel honest, and I didn't think of it
when he's
at that
forcing
point.
does smile, when he's crying, when he's laughing and crying in the train. I felt that.
I pointed that out.
And that's weird to like sympathize with the Joker.
Yeah,
there
they're humanizing him.
Yeah,
it's definitely something we haven't seen with the Joker, live action wise. It's always just this fucked up guy that goes on to be something fucking outlandishly crazy, but somehow focused. I think it was hyperpsychotic, is what they call it in the comics. That he's so fucking crazy, he's a genius. That still doesn't make sense to me, but I buy it for the Joker. But yeah, the mental illness angle definitely going to be humanizing him, especially since we're going to see him taking care of his mom, falling in love with Zazie Beetz, right?
Yeah. Zazie Beetz.
Yeah. Falling in love or just being interested in someone else, and getting his ass beat for just being himself and not the Joker. That is definitely going to be an interesting ride, and I am ready.
Yeah, to see him suffer through all that, he's going to be so powerless, and then to accept the chaos.
You kind of want him to become the Joker.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fucked
it's gonna
up.
Be interesting. That's why I'm really excited for this movie. Like, I like Batman's one of my favorite heroes. Of course, the Joker comes along with that as being one of my favorite villains. But I don't feel he's not precious to me. No one really is. Like, I'll have like the only one that would be is Spider-Man, and I have my issues with Homecoming because of it. Because I think who Peter Parker is doesn't really come through, and they sort of take away with way they portray Peter in the movies, by having Tony give him all this shit instead of
him finding out on his
genius he is.
Yeah, no.
But whatever, like it's still Spider-Man's still a good movie. I'm not gonna take away from that. It's still very fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But I don't have a problem with writers trying to interpret these things in a way that makes a good movie. I think we just need to stop, hating so fucking early.
The Joker's not sacred to you.
Yeah.
No
one is.
I definitely get that, and I think it all starts with his makeup.
I don't want to stifle any creativity by holding writers to, what already exists. As long as it's honest to who the character is as a whole, and as long as it's good, then it's fine.
Yeah, the changes. Obviously, the biggest one was his makeup. Not traditional Joker makeup, but it fucking works
so good.
It works so goddamn well.
His face makeup, his suit.
Oh god.
Yeah, like when he's walking down the hallway with the flowers, he looks great.
Looks great.
I really when he's finally become the Joker and he does his dance on the stairs. Mm-hmm. I really like that whole bit. I like the dancing stuff.
Yeah, that was neat.
I like it.
It makes me think of like singing in the rain. Like definitely something like Joker would.
Yeah, and there's like sparks coming out of his shoes. So I think at that point he's clearly he's gone full Joker, and probably in his brain. It's all in his head.
I remember the teaser trailer that we got for that, for the Joker, and it was just Joaquin Phoenix, and then a projection on him of this clown on TV, and then it kept like going faster. You can see the slides going faster, and then eventually the clown's face ends up on him, and then he turns into the Joker, and he's just smiling, and the song's playing in the background. That shit fucked me up. I got shivers every time I watched that. Song choice perfect. Is excellent. And then in this is like giving us actual fucking context to a lot of stuff, and it sort of fucked up some of my my theories, but I still think that my theories still hold up. That he's a clown on, like he ends up being a clown like on a TV show or something, and then he just kind of goes sideways. But I don't know how it's gonna go. It definitely looks Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited because this is definitely something that is different for a comic book movie. For me specifically. I mean, like, I know the Joker, but the Joker's so fucking puzzled. Like, his history is so fragmented that it's hard to know what's going on. You can get bits and pieces here, but obviously this is going to be a different story entirely. Like with Shazam, it's like, all right, fuck yeah, I'm stoked. I expect to see this. I expect to see this. I expect to see this. You know, I'm going to be looking for these things. Avengers, we've had 10 fucking years of these people. So it's going to be cool to, like, you know, we're expecting these things. But for the first time in a very long time, we're going to get something that we know and we love. And we have absolutely no fucking idea where it's going to go.
And isn't that who the Joker is?
Yeah.
Keeps you on your toes.
Keeps you on your toes. Keeps you guessing. Laughs in your face. Hits you with a crowbar. Everyone have a good time.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this. I did not expect to get a trailer that was... I mean, to me, it's really good. Clearly, I'm gushing over it. I'm biased for this movie, towards this movie. Towards Joaquin Phoenix. And after seeing Shazam, it just really gave me a lot of faith in DC. If they're because the problem with the DC movies at this up until Shazam is the fact that, I mean, I guess Aquaman too, is that since Man of Steel started off and they sort of went with that tone, Man of Steel has its issues with the fact that it's not true to Superman. Mm-hmm. So suddenly we have a universe that's not true to these characters.
Yeah.
But Shazam feels really good.
It does.
And I get that part of the what makes Joker cool or whatever is that you don't know his backstory, but this doesn't necessarily need to end with it being the definitive backstory to the Joker. Mm-hmm. It doesn't change all existing material of the Joker, you know, and it's not like in The Killing Joke, which is one of the best Joker stories, we understand that what the backstory we got there isn't necessarily definitive there too.
Yeah, it kind of makes us wonder if that's actually what happened.
So yeah, who the fuck knows?
I was actually having a conversation with my coworker David. Yeah.
How's he feel?
He's super stoked.
Okay, cool.
He's super stoked. Yeah. I have yet to meet a person besides John that just doesn't give a fuck.
Well, John's just apathetic in general. That's his like defining quality.
Hey now.
Okay, there are certain things, but like when you don't, if it's not within that, then
I guess.
Anyhow, I was having this conversation with David. And I actually got to point out to him that when he's forcing himself to smile, you know, Joel's very impressed that I can do.
Yeah, you could
the smile.
There's this bit in the trailer where he forces himself to smile with his fingers, and Daniel can do that face without any fingers, and it's really creepy. He has strange control over his entire face, which is again why I don't like when you do that face, that one face of yours. It's just shouldn't be possible.
We mentioned this in one of the last podcasts, but it's the eyebrows that gets him first.
God,
which one is it?
I'm not looking.
Joel, look away.
I'm not looking. I don't like it.
I can't
dude.
do it right now, but
it's
the eyebrows
unnatural.
Like, the eyebrows like
of,
move up.
It's unnatural.
It reminds me of it's either Shakespearean or Greek when they couldn't, because they would have to hold masks up in the amphitheaters because people couldn't see their expressions, so they'd have to hold up like sad or happy. It reminds me of like the sad ones or the depressed ones.
Yeah, the theater faces.
It reminds me when people mess with character models and pull their faces too far.
Yeah,
it's unnatural.
Right. I got to tell him that the Joker was crying during that scene. He's like, "Oh, I didn't notice that." I was like, "Yeah, dude, it is a very powerful fucking moment. Like, he's forcing himself to smile. He's just fucking crying, and his makeup's running and everything." He's like, "That's crazy. I didn't notice that," and that adds like more to the trailer. So seeing these things is very interesting. But I was having a conversation with him about I never expected to get to the point where I felt that, and this is going to be very controversial, that Marvel is letting me down and DC is actually giving me faith. Like Marvel, I tasted the recipe. I loved it. It was my favorite food. But I ate it for 10 years and now it's a little less my favorite food.
Yeah, because they all follow.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, DC's like onions. Never liked onions throughout my entire life. Then I stopped minding them, and now, if they're in my food, I don't really mind.
No, they're like onions. They have the
Layers.
to them. Now that you pulled away all the shitty layers to get to the good ones.
But yeah, Marvel, with their past few movies, aside from Infinity War, not too happy with them.
I didn't really enjoy. I mean, Ant-Man and the Wasp was fun, but I don't know. There was just a thing about it that I didn't enjoy too much. I could not watch it again. I don't care. Captain Marvel too.
Yeah, Captain Marvel was fun. Ant-Man and the Wasp was fun. Black Panther was fun. And
Black Panther I liked up until the end, and then the whole end fight was lame. But all the stuff with Kilgrave was great.
Wrong show.
What?
Wrong show.
Where did I?
Kilgrave.
What's Kilgrave?
Jessica Jones.
Killmonger.
Yeah, you go. God, David Tennant and Jessica Jones, though.
God, so good.
Ooh.
But I have a bias.
Anyway, yeah. David Tennant.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am continually meh about Marvel movies, aside from Infinity War, And I've been, ever since the Justice League trailer came out, I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing? And when Aquaman came out, I was like, all right, that was a fun movie. I actually enjoyed Aquaman. It was fun. I would go watch it again. Shazam comes out, I'm like, fuck, I am watching this again. It inspired me to fucking make the goal to get swole. And it definitely made me consider wanting to be Shazam for Halloween.
Dude, I'm right there with you. Fuck.
And
I really want to get
what
color do you want?
That movie.
We can't be the same guy.
Fuck. I'll be Freddy.
Which color was he? Wait, don't spoil it. Fuck, we spoiled it.
John had an inkling already.
For the people listening,
if you haven't watched it by now, it's been out for 2 weeks.
Make sure your friend David has seen it already.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and I was telling him, basically, I never thought that we would be in this place where Marvel's letting me down and DC's doing good.
To be fair, DC, is an easier position to surprise and...
True, because they've been hand-feeding us shit for a while.
Yeah.
And now they discovered salt, and their food has flavor.
But I do think with the next couple movies in Marvel, we might be getting, hopefully, some more interesting movies, because we're getting Black Panther. Not Black Panther. We're getting Black Widow. We're getting the movie with that one martial artist dude.
Shang-Chi?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Eternals. Hopefully, these are going to be a lot different than what we've been seeing. They won't follow the same Marvel formula. They won't. They won't be.
They have to
jokes. They don't have to.
No. They have to not follow the formula.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're losing me.
I don't want fucking the Black Widow film to feel like I'm watching an Iron Man movie. It's annoying. Just be true to what this kind of movie would be. The comics don't all fucking play the
spy
same
movie.
Way. Yeah, make it a great fucking spy movie, not a fucking spy comedy or whatever. It's part of why I really like the Captain America movies too. Like Winter Soldier, sick, so good.
I'm sorry. You just gave
sensitive.
You understand what you're saying, but you gave like absolutely no context.
Yeah, I don't need.
You're just like Captain America.
Winter. I said Winter Soldier.
Silence. Winter Soldier. Sick. But
Oh yeah.
well, why?
Why? Because it was right. Sorry. Because it was like a political thriller. You know.
It's not protection. It's fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they put into that. There's a lot of cool spy stuff, almost with like rogue spy stuff.
Honestly, dude, Winter Soldier was top tier shit.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier's top tier shit. God damn, that movie was great.
Yeah.
All the kicks.
Yeah.
Fuck, I want to watch Winter Soldier now. To round it up, god damn, Joker. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna hold some reservations, but it's good to be skeptical every so often.
Yeah. I'm definitely worried about how excited I am for the movie because I'm super stoked for it, dude. But and I'm dangerously stoked because it could the trailer could just, as many trailers are, it could just be the best part of the movie.
All the fluff.
Yeah, or not just like not as entertaining, but the most entertaining part.
I just can't wait to see everything in context.
Yeah,
it's gonna be very dope. And honestly, if the Waynes are not involved at all somehow,
well, they are. Thomas
okay.
is on screen already.
Thomas, is that like legitimately Thomas Wayne, or are we assuming?
I think it's said on the screen. It was Thomas Wayne.
I don't remember seeing.
You can rewatch it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind if that was Thomas and Thomas just wasn't a great guy.
Yeah, I'll take it because I don't think he's a great guy.
And
he can't be a great guy.
Yeah,
like,
he's part of why Gotham is shit, and the Joker has to fight that or whatever.
You know what I would take? Just a little tiny Court of Owls Q.
That'd be cool.
Just like they exist, but it's whatever. You know, brush off the shoulder.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be it for this week, guys. Thank you for listening. I've been one of your hosts, Joel Martinez, joined by
Daniel
Arroyo, your buddy Daniel. Follow him on Twitter.
What's up? What's up?
And John Orivides.
Wow, don't even let us say anything.
No. I'm pretty sure I didn't introduce you guys in the beginning. I can't remember. I need to get better at this. I keep saying that every week. Daniel, you didn't talk about Shazam.
I'm sorry?
You didn't talk about Shazam.
I didn't talk about Shazam?
I don't think. Did he?
No, you guys never did.
No.
Right. We need to do a spoiler cast.
Yeah, when John watches it.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only reason we didn't was because John was like, I didn't watch it. Are you going to watch it? Nah. So that's why we didn't talk about it.
Maybe, and I will.
All right. Well, Daniel.
Shazam.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
John.
Hi.
Love you, buddy.
I don't care. Oh, because you've been saying I've been so apathetic this whole episode, so I was just like, I thought it fit.
Until next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.